Hi, Internet. So, I want to talk about when your mental health, your depression is blocking your manifestation. Because I just watched an interview with Gabrielle Bernstein. And Gabrielle Bernstein is somebody that I've looked up to quite a lot in the self help, meditation, spiritual guru world. And she revealed in this interview that she suffered from postpartum depression. And for the first time in her life, she understood really what depression is all about. My entire adult life, I've been looking towards these self-help people, and it's only in this year from 2018 to now 2020 that I started to venture outside of self-help, finally realizing that my issues go far deeper than choose to be happy and choose to think positive thoughts. And I started ignoring that stuff. I started ignoring that law of attraction, The Secret, meditations. I started really ignoring that stuff. And I even had a friend ask me, like, do you think people with depression can just be made better if they just exercised and ate healthy and meditated? And I'm like, no, baby. No. And so Gabrielle Bernstein finally understood this. She revealed that she got on medication. Gabrielle Bernstein, she has like at least 6 books about, prayer and forgiveness and manifesting and being happy. Her brand is be the happiest person you know. And she said that when she was going through her depression, none of her books were relevant. The only thing that would help her is therapy and medication. And she kind of, she's remiss because before, when people would talk to her about depression, she would say, pray for guidance and, meditate. She would say all the nice things that you're supposed to say. And now she finally gets it that, no, you have to mentally be in the right space to be able to utilize those type of manifestation tools. It just made me realize how much more I really, really, really want to help push the normalization of mental health, the normalization of, you go to the doctor when something is wrong physically, and then you take the medicine the doctor gives you, and mental health is the exact same thing. Just the other day, this guy, Pierre XO, that I subscribe to, he made a really freaking stupid video about how ADHD is a gift now that we live in a digital world. And myself and everyone in the comment section was like, sir, ADHD is not a personality quirk. Oh, I'm so quirky. I multitask all the time. I get bored so easily. It's not a personality cutesy quirk. It is an actual mental health issue. It's a disorder which affects everything in our lives, not just our schoolwork and job profession, but it affects our relationships with our families, our parents, our loved ones, our children, our coworkers, everybody, our friends. It severely affects every little aspect of our life. It affects our health. When you have ADHD, you are statistically more likely to die at an earlier age. So I'm just reiterating my frustration with how it's 2020 and people still think mental health is a joke. They still think mental health is only reserved for those with severe autism or those with severe, schizoaffective disorders. There are people with autism that you would never know that they have autism. I'm just annoyed. I'm just annoyed. I don't really know what to do about it. I mean, I'm focused on building my business. Um, I don't have much of a social footprint, but eventually I'd like to get to the point where I can hire an editor for these videos and a social media manager. And maybe, at that point I can help start normalizing mental health being a part of the everyday conversation. Mental health is not, YouTubers talk about it and they make it sound like, just have go take a vacation. It's what they make mental health sound like. They make taking a mental health break sound like you just go on vacation. You just be lazy, which, that's good to do. But mental health is way more than that, okay? If you are suffering depression, a vacation is not going to fix it, honey. You need treatment. So anyway, one of my new goals in life is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody. I'm just kidding, but not really. But no, one of my goals in life is to create enough income where I'm not only taking care of myself and my family, but I'm able to afford getting help to, improve my videos and improve my viewership, just so I can help put it out there, because there's so much suffering that is needless. There's so much suffering that doesn't need to be had if people just understood that mental health is real. And yes, you or your loved one might be one of the people who need mental health treatment. So, I don't know. Thanks for listening to me rant and hearing Gabrielle Bernstein, somebody like that, say that with such authority in her voice, that her typical tools of meditation and prayer, and that's not enough. It's not relevant when you are suffering. That really just made my day. That really just, I don't know. It's what I needed to hear. I wish I heard it a long time ago. I wish I heard it back when I was a student in school, but I didn't. However, I'm still alive now. I'm young and healthy, so maybe I can be the person who helps other young women who are still in school hear that. Update on the ketamine. I've been taking oral ketamine for, I think it's been 3 weeks now. There is a significant difference in my mood and how I feel. It just feels like a huge weight has been lifted off my mind and off my body. I'm going back to CrossFit. I'm going to be taking ballet again. The things that made me genuinely happy, I'm actually motivated to go and do those things now. Like, surprise, like, maybe I haven't set foot in a dance studio in 2 years because of my depression. I mean, it's such a night and day difference. Maintenance is needed. And so what I'm going to do at this point, there is a clinic in Austin, Texas called Clarisana. They really believe that having a high dose experience just gives significantly better results. And I decided to do the oral ketamine. Number one, it's cheaper, and number two, I thought, it's less scary. I'm just one of those people that the idea of going on a trip freaks me the F out. But I've gotten used to the sensations and what the experience is like, and I haven't had any scary experiences at all. And I'm down. I'm down to get actual IV or intramuscular ketamine, and I'm down to give it a try. Well, if a higher dose really is that useful. So literally my plan is to every other day for 2 weeks drive down to Austin. That's an 8-hour trip, round trip. I'll drive down, get my treatment for 2 hours, then have somebody drive me back up. So all in all, it will be a 10-hour day. Yep, it will be it'll be maybe a 10 to 12-hour day just dedicated to my mental health. We're just, getting things together, getting the car fixed and everything like that to do that. And then I'll be able to share the difference between experiences from having it sublingually and having it, through IV. And all I can say is, if it is even an iota more effective than what I've been doing orally, it's 100% worth it. 100 effing percent worth it. So yeah, stay tuned for the rest of this journey, guys. Thanks for watching.